Mark it down, baby. Mark it down, baby. I'm just getting in practice, Doug, because we have got some people who are going to flat out eat these pins alive. We got some killers. Our first match is Rick Hitt and Gary Trenkamp.
We're going to see a bunch of mark it down babies here.
Oh, boy. Rick Hitt, the lefty.
Rick just let that one get away from him, Nick. He's trying to, in practice here, he's just now killing them. Hitting about the 8th board. Got that out, sailed that out about the 6th board. Didn't come back. Leaves the 1, 3, 6.
Rick Hitt is the pro shop manager here at Bellwood.
Picks it up.
And he's a scratch bowler. Now we're taking a look on his first debut TV appearance. This is Gary Trenkamp from Taylor Mill. Gary, of course, Trenkamp's a familiar name. Chris, his first cousin, has been on the tube a couple times. But this is Gary, 23 years of age.
There we go, first pitch.
There's Gary.
And a little bit light. Got the 5 out, leaves the 7.
Now the women got breaks all day. The men are going to step up here and not get a thing.
Here we see Gary is an 8 handicap, 189 average. He's the only men bowler today that getting any handicap. Rick Hitt and our top qualifier Herb Depke are both 0 handicap bowlers. Gary picks it up,
but he's not getting much. Gary in qualifying did it in style. Started out with a 200, went to a 212, and then jumped up to a 256 for 668 scratch, plus handicap for 692. And that was good enough for 3rd.
Pretty good numbers there. Nick, he's using a gray angle ball. That's a little bit harder urethane ball. Doesn't hook quite as much.
Watch out.
Goes to Brooklyn. Gary's trying to shoot about the 10th board or 2nd arrow. He pulled that in about 12 and went Brooklyn, got away with it.
Now here's Rick Hitt. Now he's been on the tube many, many times. But you know something I did not realize, Rick has never won a title on our show.
He call him Hard Luck Hitt.
Hard Luck Hitt.
And there's some more hard. Oh! Gets a break. Just get ready to say he's got a little more hard luck on that pitch, but got that 10 out of there. Leaves the 4 and the 7.
Big break. Rick was on the 8th week last year at Dixie, finished in 2nd place. He was on our TV Grand Finals, finished 3rd. And he was on at LaRue this year and finished at 2nd.
Oh, now the hard luck's back. He picks that 4 right off the 7.
Rick turned around to the people and said, I get all the breaks.
All bad. Rick, as we saw before, there's averaging 216.
He knows how to knock them down. No one's going to question that.
Definitely.
It's out there.
Ball skidded a little bit longer than he would like. Hit the pocket a little flat. Did get the 5 out. Leaves the 10 though.
Rick, he's also the Youth Travel League coach. And we mentioned about the travel leagues a little earlier, the travel teams. But Rick's the man that works with them.
One cross lane for the 10. He's dead on it.
Well, here's Gary Trenkamp. He's averaging 189. Now, he's only been at it for 5 years. He bowls on the Wednesday night league at Bellwood and Friday at Lookout. There's Gary. Mix him up a little bit.
Hit him light, let him fight. Got a 2-bagger now for Gary. Puts a lot of speed on the ball, Nick. He's got a 5-step approach.
There it is. Mark it down, baby.
3-bagger. think he likes that area.
Well, Gary Trenkamp jumps out to an early 31 pin lead. Let's see how our pro shop manager
Gets a break on that one. A little bit high, just to get the 6 out of there.
Boy,
Rick's using a, he was using a Mag 12 in practice before. Let's see what he's got now.
there it is again. Mark it down, baby.
Little love tap on the 7, gets it out of there. 2-bagger.
And we're halfway through our first men's match here at Bellwood Lanes in Bellevue. We're going to be back with some more Mark It Down, baby, some good bowling right after this message from one of our fine sponsors, Value City Furniture in the Latonia Plaza in Latonia, Kentucky. Take it away, boys. Job Service of Kentucky, hire a vet. As I said, there's Billy Squarejohn, our proprietor here. But let's talk about Job Service of Kentucky for a minute. They're a new sponsor for the month of May. We're glad to have them. As I said, half salary tax credit and hire an experienced vet. It's old Kaywood Ledford in that commercial. Him and Uncle Sam kicking it around a little bit.
Yep.
But give Jim Clay a call at 292-6666.
And we're back to some more Mark It Down babies, Nick.
Boy, I'm telling you, Gary is
4 in a row.
he is not cutting Rick any slack at all. He extended his lead even further. He's up 41 pins. But he knows he's going to have to keep stringing them.
Yeah, because Rick is going to be right behind him.
Oh, yeah. There's Gary. Mark it down, baby.
5.
Crunch City.
Here we see it again, Nick. Right in the 1-3. Boom. They're out of here.
Tell you, got to love it. You've got to love it. Here's Rick Hitt. He needs them all from here on out. Get out of here. Mark it down. There's John Combs. He has the pleasure of marking it down, literally.
Well, he's very meticulous when he's
Isn't he? He looks real good. Real good. Little artsy type. We are in the 7th. Rick Hitt.
Rick's got a 4-bagger now.
Rick Hitt's on the hit. I told you, be going into these matches, we had some people that could flat out mark it down.
And they're proving it here, Nick.
Woo! And our high qualifier, Herbie Depke, he certainly got that history too.
Yeah, he's been known to have a few Mark It Down babies.
Here we are, Gary Trenkamp, staying alive.
Oh, Nick, we saw the 6-pin just fall right in the gutter. Just wouldn't take that 10 out of there. Gary hadn't had to shoot too many spares yet. Let's see how he handles his 10-pin.
No, he hasn't.
He's dead on that, too.
Gary
Looks like a veteran out here, even though this is his first time on the 2.
I'm telling you what, Gary's got a nice following here today. He didn't give me any names, but there's about 8-9 people sitting to our left. I was looking for some banners to fly up here any minute. Love you, Gary. Send money. All the classics.
Here's Gary trying to get another string started here. He pulls this one real bad. He really pulled that one, Nick. Leaves the 1-3-6. Gary works down at Rimke's Market in Fort Mitchell. Probably got some of his people from down here rooting him on.
It's a big ball. He cannot afford to open. He's got a comfortable lead, but he knows Rick Hitt's going to be there.
He almost chopped it, Nick. That ball was coming a little bit too flush on the head pin, but did get away with it. Rick needs to keep rolling in strikes here.
Rick
He's got 4 in a row.
With the double, he could cut the lead to 17 pins with a double. Rick Hitt, who's been on our program 3 times, he's never won the big one.
Oh.
Boy, he was bagging. He wanted that one.
Got a bad break on that, Nick. He goes, picks up the 10.
I tell you, the Bellwood management would like to welcome Don Grandy as their new Youth League Director. Little plug there. Got a couple other plugs for viewers, my own plugs for Viewer of the Week. I'll be getting to them in a minute. You never know who's going to stagger into you and say they watched the program.
Rick's got it in the area. Boom.
There it is. My first plug of the week is to my cousin Joey. I haven't seen in 6 years. He was drinking some Pabst Blue Ribbon beer and staggered into me in a bar the other night and said, "You haven't seen me, but I've seen you. I've been watching the program on the tube." So he's a starving artist, so buy one of his paintings and tell him you heard about it on the TV Merit Tournament.
Gary's back in there.
I tell you, Gary's flat out going to shut Rick out. And also one more plug, a guy I play softball with, who bowls down here at Bellwood. There it is.
Cruncher.
Old Michael Klein, plays softball with him about 3-4 nights a week. Give him a plug. He's even in the audience today. It's his favorite show, this and Hee Haw. So we're glad to always take care of people who watch our program.
Here we go, 10th frame for Gary. Sailed that one out a couple boards too far to the right, Nick. Almost got it back though. Leaves a 2-pin.
I think he's about got him locked out though.
Yeah, it's another hard luck situation here for Rick. He missed it.
Well, let's
Just sailed it by. Rick, if he strikes out, will have a 236. He would win by 4 pins. He needs the first 2 in the 10th, and then he's got to have 7.
He needs, that's right, Doug. That's good. Doug's quick on that math.
We got it down here, buddy.
Rick Hitt needs the first 2 and 7 to win it, to move on, to have a chance at a title. For the first one. There it is. Mark it down, baby.
That was a crowd pleaser. That was a cruncher. All right, Nick.
Here's the situation.
Is this. He has to have this strike right here. There's 7 or better on his fill ball.
The only way to do it. Rick Hitt must strike situation to move on to the finals of the tournament in week 7. Let's see. He pulled it. Is he going to get a break?
Oh. He did, Nick. He pulled that ball about a board. Came up high on the head pin. Did not get the break. Leaves the 4.
I know Rick's got to be frustrated. He's going to finish with a 225.
Lose by 7 pins.
So Gary Trenkamp defeats Rick Hitt 232 to 225. Gary will move on to meet Herb Depke, our high qualifier. Let's see how our pro shop manager.
Yeah. Gets a break on that one. A little bit high, just did get the 6.
There it is again. Mark it down, baby.
Little love tap on the 7, gets it out of there. 2-bagger.
In the 7th. Rick Hitt.
Rick's got a 4-bagger now.
You never know who's going to stagger into you and say they watched the program.
Rick's got it in the area. Boom.
There it is.
He needs the first 2 and the 10th, and then he's got to have 7.
He needs, that's right, Doug. That's good. Doug's quick on that math.
We got it down here, buddy.
Rick Hitt needs the first 2 and 7 to win it, to move on, to have a chance at a title for the first one. There it is. Mark it down, baby.
That was the crowd, please.